Hello everyone, today we're going to be showing you how to make a cute little Easter bunny craft that seriously only takes like 10 minutes to complete. So to start off, you're going to need a bunny outline, hemp fabric, baker's twine, linen thread, scissors, needles, and stuffing. I got this outline from simplecraftyfun.com and I just printed it out on a Google Doc and I decided to cut it out, and I left a little room because I wanted it a little bit bigger, but you can cut it straight out or leave it how I did. I went ahead and grabbed my pins because we will be using them to hold the outline down on the fabric so it's easier to cut out and trace. After that, I went ahead and grabbed my Hemp Teaks hemp fabric canvas in the 10 ounce. This fabric is high quality, eco-friendly organic hemp. It is ethically sourced from Romania. It's incredibly soft and easy to work with, which makes it perfect for crafts just like this one. So I folded it in half because you're going to want 2 identical pieces to sew together, and I measured it to the outline, making sure I didn't have too much to work with. From there, I'm just pinning down the outline to the fabric so that it's easier to cut out and they don't get messed up in the process. When I went ahead and started cutting, I left again like half a centimeter around the outline because this was my second one I was making, so I decided I wanted it just a tad bigger, and so I went ahead and did that. But like I said, you can follow the outline perfectly or leave a little bit like I did. I'm just making sure that everything is staying together as I go around with my fingers. Once we take off the outline, go ahead and re-secure the fabric all together so that when you're sewing, it doesn't come apart and the fabric gets, uneven. So I just went ahead and I added a few more pins than I did with the outline because I was wanting to make sure it was going to be extra secure. I went ahead and grabbed my Hemp Teaks linen thread. This thread is super durable and really easy to use. It actually works perfectly with this project. So after I grabbed that, I went ahead and I roughly measured how much I would need. I just did a rough outline and it ended up being the perfect amount. To start stitching, you're going to start at the bottom of your bunny and you're going to do a simple running stitch going in and out from the front to the back. I left about a half a centimeter around the edge to kind of stay in with that rustic look and the simple craft look. Once you get to the bottom and you're about to finish, leave an 1.5 inch opening at the bottom to make sure that you can add your stuffing in easily and efficiently. So you're going to unpin those right there. You're going to go ahead and grab your stuffing. I kind of measured a little bit first in the sense of the ears because I knew that was going to be hard to get in there and stuff. So I just grabbed a little bit and I kind of rolled it to see how it would fit in there. Then I grabbed some crochet needles to help thread it in and easier to get into the little crevices. But you could really use a pencil or maybe even a pen, anything to kind of just help your finger guide it in. So now that your bunny is at your desired fluffiness, go ahead and grab those pins again and pin down the fabric, making sure it's perfectly aligned. Now that's all aligned, go ahead and finish up the stitch at the end, and then you should be all done, making sure you tie off the last bit together so that the stitches don't come undone. Here I was just trimming some of the loose threads, make it all nice and aesthetic. So then I grabbed my Hemp Baker's twine in these nice cute little springy colors. I just, twisted them around and cut them off to make a cute little bow. And there you go, you've completed a nice, cute little eco-friendly Easter craft for your kiddos, for decorations, to put in baskets, anything you can think of. The best part is that this bunny was all made from hemp tea products that will be linked in the description below, so you can make your own Hemp Teak's 10-minute bunny. Let us know if you have any other questions, and have a great Easter!